Hello, we are at TechCrunch 2023. My name is Milan. What are your names?
I'm Paul. Nice to meet you.
I'm Anand. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you both. And you are both recent graduates from...
UC Berkeley.
And what are you doing here at TechCrunch?
Basically, we came here to kind of see the trends and especially generative AI for both of us. And it's really amazing to see that last year, these companies were really not there. We had a strong focus on Web3, I think, last year. And right now, we really see like this huge revolution in generative AI, collaborative AI, and AI safety. That's really exciting to see.
And for you, what's the most exciting thing that you've been seeing?
There was one startup who stand up for me. It was the one who used AI, generative AI, to analyze CT scan. And it was something that really I enjoyed.
Analyzing CT scans?
Yeah.
Like for medical tech?
Exactly.
Okay, very nice. And both of you have just graduated?
And we're actually graduating in spring.
Graduating in the spring. What have you all been doing to prepare yourselves for the future workforce?
We come from France, and the way the job search is structured there is absolutely not the same as here. So basically, we're trying to be active in our search, looking for referrals, talking with people. Not only in going to career fairs and trying also to not just be the student that's looking for a job, but also the scientist that's trying to improve the way people work in the company is going to work in.
And for yourself, anything unique that you feel like you've been doing, or are you looking to get jobs here in the US or in France?
Yeah, we are trying to use the F1 visa as much as possible. So yeah, trying to work after all for 1 or 2 years.
Fair enough. And how has your university supported or not supported you, I guess, in preparing you for that future of work?
Well, they definitely support us. I think the career fair system in Berkeley is pretty good. The hard thing is we are in a 1-year program, so we have to be extremely fast. It means like we have to apply now for jobs next summer, and the jobs expect us to have skills, but we're going to learn this year. So that's the challenging thing.
So what are the skills that you've been learning? Like, what did you major in school?
So in France, we both did, let's say, applied math and computer science.
Those skills are not useful to you in the workforce?
Oh.
Even going into tech?
They definitely are, but I feel like in France, the focus is on theory. Like we have a very, very strong theoretical background, not only in math actually, but in physics, in mechanical engineering, nuclear physics, because it's very broad what you study in France when you're in undergrad. Here it's much more applied, so we do lack this kind of professional skills. So I think it's going to be easy to catch up with, but we have to catch up, because right now we don't have the skills.
Why do you both do what you do? How did you both get into tech?
I just loved math and physics at the beginning, but then I discovered AI and I was just like, oh, that's a cool application of maths and computer science. And then I just learned about it, and more. I did also some kind of TechCrunch, but in France, which is called Vivatech. And you have this same kind of energy where you just discover new startups and all that stuff. And it feels like it has a broad application, so why not?
Right now, I wouldn't say I'm entirely into tech because my mind is a bit torn apart between finance and tech that are both of my loves. So right now, I don't know. I'm kind of trying to explore both ways. What I really think is great about tech is this mindset of trying to change the world, or at least trying to change and solve a problem that is going to impact the customers or society more in general.
Really great. And so you're both Gen Z. Were you both in school during COVID?
We are, yeah.
How do you feel like that remote world impacted your educational experience? And also, how does it change what you want from a workplace, or does it not change anything from what you want from a workplace?
To me, it does matter. And I think what I'm going to say is not quite most people would say, but maybe realize that I really like to work physically with people.
Yeah.
And being in front of my screen in remote is not something that I like. So I know that today I'm not applying to full-time remote jobs because I don't want it. I want to be in my office and I want to meet people there. And I feel like if you have a compelling job, a compelling team, and a compelling mission for a company working in, I hope that it's going to be a pleasure for me to go in my company.
You feel the same way?
Yeah, I think the same thing. I prefer to have a little time in remote, but not a full remote.
Especially, as a junior engineer or scientist, you want to have this kind of month-to-month or real relationship. That's what I'm looking for. And I don't think that's quite possible if you're only seeing the people through the screen.
Thank you both.